Hey, Steve Magnante here at High-Octane Classics in Auburn, Massachusetts with a very special, very tall 1979 Ford Bronco. Now, we all know that the Ford Bronco arrived in 1966 and ran through 1977 in its first generation. Well, the second gen Bronco only lasted 2 years, 1978 and 79. And this 1979 is a great example of the final breed of the second gen Bronco. Third gen Bronco came along with more aerodynamic styling, the twin dream-up front suspension. Not great for really serious off-road use, but this still has the live axle up front, Dana 44 up front, with coil springs, a 9-inch in the back with leaf springs, but this has been given about a 1/2-inch lift kit. We can see right here, plenty of space between here and there for lots of articulation going off-road and just mean attitude going down the road. People get out of the way when you see one of these coming down the road. This one's kind of unusual. Instead of the usual automatic transmission, it's got a 4-speed manual with part-time 4-wheel drive, but again, put it in neutral, go down the road, but again, 4-speed if you can shift gears, and most people can. You can enjoy this one. No C6 automatic, doesn't have the stick, which is pretty uncommon. Let's take a peek at which engine we have. And again, no 6-cylinder engines in the Gen 2. They're all V8s, and again, 400 or 351 cubes. I think this is the 351 MC's motor with some modifications. This would have had a 2-barrel carburetor, factory trim, 158 horsepower, not much to brag about. This has an Edelbrock dual-plane intake and an AVS Edelbrock carburetor. Aftermarket AC added, although AC was possible on the Bronco starting in the second gen family, 78, but again added here. And this is better stuff than the factory stuff because it's smaller, lighter. It's a Sandon compressor and very effective for cooling off the cabin of the vehicle. And with that said, the Gen 2 Bronco was the first one with 6-passenger capability, 3 across in the front, 3 across in the back, and nice to see a nicely presented, some light custom touches, sort of reddish paint on the valve cover, air cleaner in the valve covers right here to complement the body. Heavy duty radiator in place, an engine oil cooler right here, and of course the AC condenser right there, the goodies right there up front. The original jack still in place, nice to see that. And let's go around to the side. And again, the square headlights arrived in 1979, replacing the round lights used previously. So menacing grille right here. Great stuff, Ford styling at its best. And again, the Gen 2 Bronco shared a lot of its underpinnings with the F-Series pickup truck, so heavy-duty stuff. And these are not light, these are about 4,700 pounds, which is to say they're over 2 tons, but that's okay. And inside there's that 3-across bench seat with custom diamond pleat stitching. And there's that 4-speed manual transmission. The second lever is the actuator for the transfer case, either 4 low, 4 high, or neutral for saving fuel. And nicely restored inside, nice carpeting, and again, it's a factory red paint vehicle, not a respray. It has been, repainted, but with that said, the same shade of red has been there from the factory. Of course, the Gen 2 Bronco does have a removable fiberglass lid here, but the forward part is steel. A mandate from the Fed for having a 3-piece or a shoulder harness mandated the use of a rigid roof here, but this can be unbolted. And again, we see the leaf springs in the back, major 6-inch lift kit, BF Goodrich all-terrain TA tires, dual exhaust coming out the back here, external spare tire mount here, electric rear window, the lift happens right there, chrome rear bumper, chrome front bumper, a nicely done SUV, long before these things started to shrink down, and the Bronco 2, which arrived in 1980 or so, a much smaller compact vehicle to suit fuel economy mandates versus off-road mandates. Let's go anywhere you want it to go. To learn more about this one, check out the High-Octane Classics website.